Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Joining us on the micro-podcast that is CallumConnects is Nathalie Ricaud. Nathalie is a professional organizer and the founder of Get Organized and Beyond, a company that helps individuals restore order and serenity into their homes and lives.
The hurdle I faced as an entrepreneur was that when I launched my business, hardly anyone here in Singapore was familiar with the professional organizing industry. So today we have the Netflix series Tidying with Marie Kondo and Get Organized with the Home Edit, which have shone a light on the industry. But back 8 years ago when I started, the industry was mainly popular in the US and to some extent in Australia, but certainly not here in Singapore. And to be completely honest, I hadn't heard about it myself until 2 years before I launched my business. So the beginnings were extremely hard. And 1 year after I started, I decided instead of focusing on purely trying to sell my services, to invest time and energy on educating people about the toll that clutter and disorganization take on their lives. So to raise the awareness about the professional organizing industry as a whole. The easiest way for me was to write about it, and I started my own blog in 2014. Very quickly, I was invited to contribute to the topic of clutter and organization in the media, and I think I have more than 80 publications and features in the media under my belt now. The other thing I knew I had to do in addition to writing was to speak about it. But like for many people, public speaking was one of my biggest fears, and it took me a while to find the courage to do it. And in fact, I have to thank a group of 4 students from NTU who were organizing a campaign on the topic of clutter as part of their final year project in mass communications, and had offered me to work with them. So the campaign was to revolve around a series of workshops, and I guess making a commitment to them forced me to take the leap into public speaking. Interestingly, over the years, public speaking has become a revenue stream in itself, and especially during COVID times when I couldn't get into my client's home to provide my services, but I could conduct virtual talks for various organizations as part of their employee engagement initiatives. So the strategy has certainly paid off. It has helped me give visibility to my business and build my credibility. I went from being labeled as a kind of domestic helper, and don't get me wrong, I have nothing against domestic helpers, but we do a very different job, to being named last year by Sassy Mama, the Singapore answer to Marie Kondo. But interestingly, it has also helped me refine my message, my target audience, and bring clarity on my work philosophy. The thing is, professional organizers work in various ways. And I realized that what was important for me was to be a catalyst in my clients' lives, to give them the skills, the tools, the motivation, the confidence they needed to achieve their goals. And as a result, what's special about me in the way I work is that I don't do the job for my client, but I work together with them. So maybe I would have gotten there eventually, but I'm convinced that my strategy has helped me to speed things up. So to conclude, my advice to fellow entrepreneurs is embrace your fears. One of my mottos is now, if it scares you, it's probably something worth doing. So I'd like to leave you with this question. What it is that scares you?
If you have enjoyed today's show or got any value from today or previous episodes of CallumConnects, do please subscribe and leave a review. It means the world to our guests to be able to see when their sharing has led to your learning.